Everyone, my name is Soraya. Welcome back to my channel. You're obviously oh god. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. You're obviously here to listen to our Posse finalist advice video. Honestly, like I will mention throughout the video and like I mentioned in the video I just uploaded, there's really not much to talk about in terms of the finalist interview because it's directly related to like the first round interview. So we just wanted to talk about kind of how to address nervousness and etc. But we also wanted to include information about Posse as a whole, like once you get the scholarship, what to expect, what Posse is going to be like, our personal experiences with Posse, and just everything of that nature. So I wanted to come on here and just let you know what the video is going to be about before you get into it. And last but not least, also note that this video is going to be pretty long, so make sure you get some popcorn, make sure you get something to drink, settle in, get a notebook. I suggest you take some notes because it's going to be a long, fruitful video. So without further ado, oh, one more thing before I say that. Last but not least, I looked a hot ass mess in this video, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but that's just how you know it's real. That's how you know it's going to be a good one because there's no perfections. Okay, I'm rambling at this point, so here we go. Bye. Hello everyone, my name is Soraya. For those of you who don't know me, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing advice for the final round interview for Posse. So today, I have a special guest. It's my Posse brother, Cheeto.
Who's that, yeah?
The one and only. And excuse our face. We're doing math. This was like last minute.
We're bonding.
Yeah. And we don't have like any notes or anything. We're just gonna go off the dome. So Cheeto, how about you start us off? Oh no, this is peeling. Should I take it off?
If you want.
Okay. Go ahead, get started.
Posse was last minute for me. I didn't really like have aspirations to go to college and whatnot. So the Posse DC office came to my sister's job, and then basically we went on from there. I didn't really have high confidence after the first round interview. I was just like, damn, like I'm not gonna get it. And I got a call for second round interview. And then I came in with that. I think it went pretty well, but I didn't get a call back afterwards. And then after that, someone from the Posse DC office came and called me, and then they were just like, would you consider Suwannee? And then at first I was like, no, because Suwannee wasn't really my little choice or whatnot. But like it's free college, like it was just like a free education for me, so like I just had to run and take it. So then third round interview came in. At that point I was just like, damn, like this is it, you make it or break it, like you're just gonna have to go with whatever comes out. Was I nervous? Yeah, a little bit, but one thing I can say is that Posse really wants you guys to be yourselves, if that makes sense. Like just be your own self, be who you are, and then they'll appreciate you more, and that's how they know that you're the one that they should select for their campus and stuff like that.
So like, I guess like specifically, like, can you go through like the experience of the actual like interview if you remember it?
So it was 30 of us in a room. I honestly don't remember anyone from my posse at all. Like, yeah, I didn't remember anybody. So then, like, I was just like, damn, like, I was just sitting in my chair, and I was just cooling it. And then we started. From there, like, it was just all basic, like, questions about, like, campus life, or like what would you do in certain situations, and I just answered full honesty and like how would you do it and whatnot. There was this one part where you probably would have to like present something in a group, and so then like yeah, I would go through that. I didn't really want to be that much of a voice because I'm a very quiet person actually, so like I just did what I was supposed to do, and then that was the end of it. I wasn't nervous, but I was nervous. I don't know how else to explain that.
Oh no, that was the opposite. I have high anxiety, and so like that whole interview, I don't think I ever told y'all, but Brittany like stopped me in the middle because she knew I was freaking out. But like I just remember being in the like little small groups. So like basically the final interview is like the first interview. It's just less people, pretty much, kind of, sort of, right? What did you say? Yeah, it's like this first interview, but it's less people, and I don't think I should get into like the specific details of it, because like that's for y'all to do. But moral of the story is like I got really nervous at one point because it's like the last interview. It's like the time where they decide if like you're getting chosen or not, and like this was like everything to me. And so like I just remember one point I was just sitting there like not responding to any of the questions in the group, and then one of my mentors pulled me out, and then we had like a heart-to-heart conversation, and then that's when I just went back and I did my thing. And like Cheeto said, I don't really remember anyone besides the people in my group, which was Valerie and Shamari. I saw you, but I didn't like know you. I was just like, oh, there's this man named Cheeto. But yeah, I mean, the interview itself is, I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
don't
that bad.
Yeah.
It's just like the pressure of it being the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Like, okay, did you like prepare for your interview, or did you just kind of just go in?
What you think?
I don't think you prepared. Me, I am an organized person. If I were you, I would prepare. I did like practice interviews with my teachers, my mom, my dad, a few friends, and like some neighbors. That's even more weird. But like I was like, I gotta practice. But that goes to show you don't have to, because he didn't, and he still made it. I mean, a lot of people ask for advice for the interview. There's really not like much to like give advice for. But mostly, I guess, most of the time people just ask like, how do you calm your nerves?
Be confident in yourself. Just know that just know that all y'all have like an equal chance, because the faculty they see y'all names before the interview and whatnot, so they kind of like know who y'all are. But just be yourself, answer the questions with full honesty, and that's really all that it was, honestly. Like, Posse is just a mixture of like different characters and whatnot, so they just want to make sure that they choose the right people who have that stronger character and whatnot, that can make an impact on campus and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Also, kind of like expect to get personal or like listen to other personal stories.
they love that. They love personal stories.
Yeah, that was what I had a hard time doing. I don't really like opening up to people, so it was kind of hard for me to do that in like an interview with people I didn't know. But there was a lot of people I was surrounded by that did like open up, which kind of encouraged me to do that. So I think that's something to prepare for. But I think that's literally what Posse is about, is just seeing like how willing you are to be transparent and like share your story, and how that you can use that as your motivation for whatever you want to do in the future. But yeah, the interview's not that long.
It was like an hour and a half.
It was like an hour and a half, and then yeah.
Y'all gonna get.
Don't tell them that. That's the surprise. But while we're on, so there's not really a lot of like advice, but I get like a lot of questions like, what are like the dynamics of your posse, like how has posse been like actually on campus versus like during training. How is training?
Oh shit.
I didn't want to do this by myself because you know that could be shady. But if I'm with someone else, maybe they can say it better.
This right now?
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
got a
get these
booger in
questions.
your nose.
Thanks for pointing it out. This looks dirty. Is this dirty?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Just blow your nose.
It's weird. Don't look at it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's transition that better.
Niggas ain't fucking with me.
Alright, I have a better transition. Okay, so now that you've gotten the phone call saying, oh my god, Cheeto, Lobos, or Juan,
Oh,
Lobos.
nah, you put in my government. Cut that shit out. You gonna have to cut that shit out.
Become a Posse scholar for Sawani. Woo! Okay, today is the first day of PCT. You met your posse. What was your first initial, like, thought when you first saw everyone in the room together?
I'm not much of a people person, so I was just always trying to make sure, like, damn, it's my family for like the next 4 years, so we're gonna have to try to find a way to get that relationship started squared away, which is one of the challenges that Posse has, because you have to make this sort of like quick, fast, like lifetime relationship with these strangers that you have. But then like it works for some people and some people it doesn't. But I mean, like, you just have to keep an open mind throughout the process, you know, trust the process. And just trust and believe that, like, no matter what happens and within y'all posse, like, that's y'all people. Yeah. Now, sophomores. Yeah, sophomores. Well, for our posse, we always got close outside of PCT. We used to take trips to like McDonald's. And over here, we did like a lot of things together as a whole. Don't be scared about people branching out within your posse, because that's the whole point of it. But like, posse is just a base for people. Yeah, just trust the process. Can I take this off my face?
Yeah, go do that. Yo, I look crazy. This mask didn't even make me look beautiful. Oh my god. I'll just keep it going like this. You know what I'm saying? I think we left off where you said you wanted to make everything work posse. Oh, we had Bonnie experiences outside. Oh, I didn't talk about me. So, when I first met them, I didn't really think of anything much. I was just like, oh, this is cool.
She was the first one I got close to.
Yeah, same. And you know, like, the way we got close? I was asking you for advice with boys.
Oh,
I was dating
man.
someone. I was like, yo.
You called me. You was at a conference.
Yeah.
And we was on the phone until like 3 a.m. from like 8 a.m. From like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
That, oh my god.
That is
bro.
how we got, that's so weird. I literally called you. I was like, hey, Cheeto, I don't really know you like that, but I need guy advice. And you probably were like, what is wrong with this girl? And I still go to you for guy advice. Like, the reason why we're here today. But the point is, when I first met them, I always had this idea, like, we're going to be the best group ever. Oh my god. I'm so excited to have a posse. But then when I was actually in the room with them, I was just like, this is awkward. I don't know them. So, Yeah. I would say PCT was just awkward for me, like, the whole time. Because, like, it like Cheeto said, it felt forced. Like, we were trying to force, like, these friendships, but we don't really know anybody. So it was just weird. And, like, the only way we, like, truly bonded was just, like, doing our own thing outside of it. And then over the summer, you'll go on, like, a retreat. And then that's where you'll really bond. And even in the retreat, like, with certain activities, you won't really bond. Well, you'll bond, but it'll still kind of be forced in a way. But at the retreat, when you have, like, your downtime, is when you guys really bond and stuff, yeah. Because the activities we did, most of the time, that's when we started arguing for the first time. Because someone would get competitive or something. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. But yeah. That's, yeah, then. But, you'll get close. It's just not going to be what you thought it was going to be. And what's next? Oh, your experience with Posse on campus. Once you finally get to school. One thing I'll say is actually take those trainings seriously, man. Because, like, I didn't take them seriously. And I feel like if I did, maybe it would have been a little better. Maybe. Just a slight chance. But some of them, I would sleep through them. Maybe missed out on valuable information. I don't know.
Our posse was never on time.
Oh, yeah.
We were always late. People missed it. Or sleeping, eating during the training. That's her. Man.
Cheeto was, like, the only one who was actually, like, in it. He was, like, the thing that drove the conversations. Everyone else would just sit on the sides and just listen. But Cheeto would always talk, and I'd be like, why is this man still talking? But that's because he took it seriously.
I hate awkward silence, so it's just like, yeah, I had to speak. And then one of our, Pooja and Sam, they were always, like, the main debaters.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, the Tajay talked too, though. You guys were, like, the main ones. I want to say our posse is quiet, but not really. It's like
our posse is very, very, very characteristic.
Yeah.
We all like kind of have like our individualism type of thing where we're our own person and that person is just like, you know, prideful and like the shit and whatnot. Can I curse?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and the shit or whatnot. But like at the end of the day, like y'all know that cohesively you guys like really work together and stuff like that. And sometimes we come along when we just chilling and like doing our meetings during school and whatnot. But after that, like I mean I don't know. As a posse, y'all gonna bump heads regardless. Y'all gonna have those ones that are gonna be more up here. Some are gonna be a little bit more quiet. A lot of disagreements, but that's okay. Y'all just have to push through it. And like we said, like posse is more of like a moral booster, if you can think of it like that. Like those are your people. That you can rely on to wake up at like 3 a.m. and like help you out with some things that's bothering you, give you rides to places sometimes and stuff like that. So take advantage of that, because 4 years gonna go by, y'all gonna grow.
And the goal is that you guys will like have created a bond for a lifetime. So that after you graduate, it's not like we're posse for 4 years and then like, fuck you.
Yeah,
moving on with my
basically.
life. The goal is like that you guys create like this brother and sisterhood. So like throughout your lifetime, you guys have like reunions and shit or whatever you do.
I want to point out and say during the summer, I called every single person in my posse, and no one ever made time for me. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I definitely talked to you.
I wanted to put that out there. You know, all right, man. I called
Let's hash this
Soraya.
out.
I called Soraya, and I was just like, "Yo, what's good, fool? What's up?" And then she said, "Cheeto, are you high?" That hurt my feelings. Yes, it did. I was
high.
I was smacked, but
You can't even be mad if you were high.
I mean, but at the same time, like, damn, like, I can't be happy to call and talk to my own posse sister. Like, damn.
That's because I was concerned about your health.
My health.
Yeah. But
I don't think that topic and posse should go in the same video.
yeah,
So,
I think I'm probably gonna separate them or something.
yeah.
And then yeah. But point is, I think I feel good about our posse in the sense like after we graduate, it wouldn't all just be like for nothing. I feel like I could still rely on them, or at least some of them. Wait, no, I'm gonna say that. Rely on people as a whole to come to my wedding, to come to special moments in my life. You know what I'm saying? When I become an actress and get my big movie break, you know, I'll invite them all to the premiere, and they would all show up. That's me. Or when Cheeto gets married and has his child, you guys can come watch me deliver my first child.
Oh,
labor.
nah, bro. What the fuck? Oh, nah.
It'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
You'd be like, "Ah!"
That's why you have a baby daddy.
I'm so excited. Okay.
This video is really, like, everywhere.
It really is. It'll work. It'll come together. How is no, this is a question I ask myself on a daily. If you can go back in time, would you have done Posse, or would you have tried to go to a different school, or like, what would your life be like if you didn't have Posse or something?
If Posse wasn't...
Like, if it wasn't a
if
part
I-
of your life, would you like not want to do Posse? Would you stick with it?
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, like, Posse was last minute. So, like, I heard about it, like, 2 weeks before the first round interview. I think, yeah. And so then, like, that's when I applied. Well, I didn't apply. My sister did it for me. But if I didn't, I would have done MC for, like, 2 years.
What is MC?
Montgomery College.
Oh.
For 2 years. And then, music. I'm a rapper. I did a show yesterday. You should put in a clip from the show right there. Yeah, I did a show for fall party, and it went well. It was actually pretty lit. I would have just been doing that and making money, honestly. Just living life, trying to make ends meet, I guess. But it's always good to have a plan B, which is why I'm kind of like here right now. I don't regret it as much as like just knowing that it kind of yields music for me. But at the end of the day, like, as the world keeps on going, as the world evolves, that piece of paper is like your ticket to at least a decent earning nowadays. And so then that's what, like, I mean, that's what I'm most happy for. Know that I have that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know where this video is going, or like how I put this, but I would say like in terms of like the finalists, a lot of people are like concerned that they're like not gonna make it or not get in, or there are people who still watch my videos and they haven't made it. Like Posse is not the end of the world or the end all be all, to be honest with you. Like I feel like when you're in the process you feel like it is. It's like this big program and it like consumes you every day. But honestly, you're just like another college student, just like anybody else. The only difference is you have meetings with your group and stuff like that. And it's like a bonus in a way to have that. But without it, there's people who go to college not having posses every day and they do the exact same thing. It's just, so like I wouldn't be concerned if you didn't get it. Just look at it like it's an experience you had, and it's like honestly cool that you've made it this far anyways, and that's an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah.
So
because it's like over 2,000 applicants, and for you to make it to the final 30 in a group of other people, like that says a lot about you. And you can, they even say like put that on your resume because of how like prestigious it is. Because Posse really is that prestigious and whatnot. And whatever qualities that you have and attain to take you that far, just hold that to you and keep that with you. Just because you didn't get it doesn't mean that you
are any less of a person.
Yeah, what you already are, because you know what you can do and you know what you're capable of doing and stuff. I said the same thing twice.
Yeah. It's fine.
You know what you're capable of doing. So like just keep the grind on, because everything happens for a purpose. So like shit. Y'all gonna thrive wherever y'all gonna go.
Wherever you end up. And yeah, honestly, like, and two, also, like, even if you don't make it as a finalist, I mean, obviously we got it, but I do believe in, like, an email, it said something like, if you don't get it, like, they still, like, push your application to that school, and that school ends up giving, like, if you get accepted, like, another kind of scholarship or something like that. So, like, there's options. It's not, like, the end of the world. It may feel like it because it's something you worked hard for, but there's always another opportunity somewhere else, and there's always room. And I would honestly just look at it as like there's something better for you as a person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. But is there anything else you talk about?
Hey man, go to my SoundCloud, man. Y'all know, man, try to make it. Cheeto 421 on SoundCloud. Having a mixtape drop soon. More shows on the way next semester if y'all want to tune in, or go on my IG, Stigmata. And if y'all need advice too, I guess y'all can hit me up in support of Soraya. Because as we said before, just be confident, be yourself, and just try your best, honestly, because that's what they look for the most. If you're quiet, sometimes they choose the quiet ones too. So,
and Cheeto honestly has better advice than I do, so I don't know why I did this, but yeah, like, I'll definitely include all his stuff in the description box, but I'll also put it on the screen. You heard it, so you know where to find it. DM me if you have any more questions. I'm pretty sure you will, because I didn't answer anything. I just did everything off my brain. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know if I should do another video with Cheeto. I feel like he didn't use any of his actual personality in the video. He was trying to be calm and collected.
yo, this lighting is everything, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And good luck. Peace.